to Lady Sola TV. It's your girl, of course, Lady Sola. And today I feel like talking about something that has been in the tabloids, on the internet, TV, even the news for quite some time now. It's taking twists and turns and updates after updates. It's none other than Evelyn Lozada and Chad Johnson. Chad Johnson was charged with battery charges for headbutting his then wife, Evelyn Lozada. Where to start? I mean, the dude is arrogant, he's an asshole, and he's violent. Jeez, I thought, people were talking about Chris Brown, but I mean, he's worse than that. So, Chad, you really messed up, dog. You messed up big time. She basically found a receipt that had condoms bought, and she wanted to confront him about it. Argument got heated as they went back to the house. One thing led to another. Next thing you know, dude grabbed her by the ears. Yes, he actually grabbed her by the ears and physically headbutted her. So a series of events ever since the headbutting incident happened. Chad got fired from the Miami Dolphins. Basically, Evelyn filed for divorce. The show, Evan Ocho, that was supposed to be coming out on VH1, got dropped immediately. So a lot of things happened because of this one incident. When I first heard this, I was just like, really? Really, Chad? Like, what were you thinking? I always knew it was something about that dude. You know what I mean? He was a jokester. He's kind of an asshole. He says what he wants to say. He doesn't really care. But I just always knew that he might be the type to hit. I kind of had that hunch, but it was just like, nah. He might be the type to yell or kind of just say inconsiderate stuff just because he's an asshole. But he would never, actually hit someone, talk less of headbutting someone. Like, you crazy? He should have known better. You're an athlete. I don't understand why people in the public realm, people that are celebrities, decide to do stuff that they know is gonna ruin their career. Think before you speak. You gotta think before you act. Think before you slap, okay? Think before you headbutt. Then maybe you wouldn't have headbutted her if you would have thought, gee, this might really look bad. It might get to my bosses, aka the Miami Dolphins, and they might drop my ass. Yeah. Ouch. Yeah, that sucks. I just want to talk real quick about domestic violence. I just think it's important that this Evan Ocho situation, we need to look at the bigger picture. How can we move forward? How can we shine light on domestic violence? Because it's a plague. It's a serious epidemic. This is a global issue. A lot of people just assume that domestic violence happens men to women, that it's usually the man that hits a woman, but I want to throw out there that women also make men victim when they abuse them as well. Yeah, I know that sounds really funny. Most dudes be like, please. You hear maybe a guy's getting abused and you think that guy's weak as hell. But maybe the girl is just crazy. Maybe she's bigger than him. Maybe she's taking some martial arts classes. Every relationship is different. Domestic violence is not right. It's something that couples should talk about. Before you get in a relationship, I'm gonna have to ask you some questions. Oh, how old are you? How tall are you? Where are you from? You ever beat a girl? No? Okay, we're good. It's just conversation. It's about saying, I have anger issues. Baby, honey, sweetie, boo, I got some anger issues, and I just don't know if I might just turn around and slap your ass. I don't know. Can we talk about that? The newest updates are that he is going to take anger management classes. That's probably a good idea. Evelyn has done a few interviews, including the highly appraised Iyanla Fix My Life, which is on the OWN network. She has been working with Iyanla Van Zant, who is a major spiritual coach. If you haven't seen that, definitely check it out. You can find it on the internet along with everything else. It's definitely on the internet, or check it out on OWN. Evelyn is trying to find a way to work on her anger issues. Where are the anger issues coming from? And I think that's a really important thing for her to figure out. And I think Iyanla has been doing a great job. Shines light on issues from, parent abandonment, her dad not being around her life, to issues of why she throws drinks on basketball wives, and talk to people any kind of way. She knew he would cheat. She went into marriage knowing that this guy was not going to be faithful. My thing is, I'm not going to marry somebody that I know is going to be cheating on me. I'm just not going to do it. That's kind of like, you know, the breaking point. Like, there has to be trust, there has to be respect. And if I know going into a marriage that you're going to be pulling stuff like that, like, that's just not worth it. It's just going to create too many problems. It's not realistic. That's not what a marriage is about. A lot of people are saying for Evelyn, karma's a bitch. You know, you got what you deserve. I don't think it's karma. I think she's had a lot of issues that she's been covering. Like Iyanla said, she's been using anger to cover her issues. I was just like, why does she act like this? She acts crazy. I always say she acts crazy. You know, she's just ridiculous. I just think that this whole thing that's happened with them, God has a reason for it. This is a learning experience for both of them. He's lost it all. The whole story of someone that has it all, from going to having everything to nothing, rags to riches. Well, he's riches to rags. He's realized how deep of a shithole he's in. Whew. He don't got no job now. I mean, I feel really bad for him, but it's like, you know, gotta pay for your actions, you know. This report that came out today on TMZ is that I'm just gonna work on Chad. Action speaks louder than words, so he's just gonna try to work hard and do the right thing and work on himself. In regards to Evelyn, he's not on speaking terms with her anymore. The divorce is now final. So they're officially divorced now, but he said that he's not going to speak to her because there's nothing else for him to say. No one's perfect, and you know, I'm not going to make this video and make it sound like I'm bashing on the guy. You know, I definitely think he's cool, and he can have the potential to be a one-woman man, but he has a long way to go, and I like the fact that he's trying to acknowledge it now, and I think that's really good. So kudos to you, Chad. I wish the both of them best of luck. Evelyn, keep your head up. I'm really proud of you. I've seen you in a new light, and I'm looking at you differently now. I think sometimes in order for people to change, drastic stuff has to happen. Some people are not going to change until that drastic event goes down. For all the women out there that are going through domestic violence issues or that have been there before, you know, I pray that that you keep fighting, that you keep pushing for what you want, and that you let those things impact you and make you a stronger person. So Chad and people like Chad, men like Chad that hit on women or that get abusive, and they get angry and they get physical, get help, because it's not only helping you, it's helping the people around you, so that you don't inflict pain on yourself, which is that internal pain, and you don't inflict pain on anyone else. Shout out to Chad Johnson. Even though you are an asshole, I know you know you messed up, and you're trying to do what you can to fix it. I pray that both of you guys have good, fulfilling lives, and you're able to move on from this. That's Lady Sola TV, Evan Ocho, and I'm signing off. This is Lady Sola. I will be back soon. Stay posted.